What up, dog? TarnationBob here. As armored convoys rumble up and down the streets outside, like many across the Americas, Europe, Asia, and the rest of the world, we are reaching deep into the back of the freezer of our lockdown supplies to pull out a frozen meal for tonight's dinner. Sit back, relax, and let's take a look. Hi everybody, Robert Dyer, and welcome to the Robert Dyer channel, where today I have a dinner from Healthy Choice. You may notice if you look in the store, most of their boxes are now saying new recipe, and they've redone the recipes for just about all the dinners, and this is the first one I've tried, so we're going to witness this live here. And this is Beef Strips Portabella, tender beef strips in a baby portabella mushroom sauce, creamy mashed potatoes, vegetables, and caramel apple dessert. And you've got this picture on the box here, the gravy being poured on. And this has 11% fat, 13% saturated fat for the day, 17% cholesterol, 500 milligrams of sodium, 20% of the fiber for the day, and it's 7 points on the Weight Watchers scale. Now I've got this going in the oven, so let's take it out and see how it looks. So here it is on the box. Now here it is out of the microwave. See, it looks a little bit different, but you got some colorful green beans and carrots there. There's the caramel apple dessert. And here's the main course, the beef strips. Some nice hearty chunks there. There's the mashed potatoes. And now the final instruction is to stir the beef. So let's do that. Get a good look here. The sauce, white wine, and the little mushrooms here. Fairly nice presentation. The main aromas I'm picking up are from the beef, obviously, and these apples in the dessert. A little bit of mushroom and a little bit of a wine aroma. Let's first try this gravy that it comes in. The mushroom and white wine. A little bit of onion in there. Now let's try this beef. I thought the beef had a nice flavor, and so did the gravy, but there's a lot of tough parts in these beef pieces. Very chewy, and certainly not up to my expectations. They seem more like a homemade pot roast that didn't quite turn out, as opposed to a restaurant entree. Now let's try out these new creamy mashed potatoes. Well, they do have a sort of a milk or cream element to them. A good texture. I'd say they're definitely above average of your typical diet TV dinner. Now let's try these carrots out. And the green beans. I thought the vegetables were very good, a nice combination, a very fresh flavor. They're not real crisp, but they're also very tender and there isn't much else to them, so I think it indicates that they were a high quality vegetable to start with, that they didn't have to have a whole lot of flavor added. Now let's finally finish up with this caramel apple dessert.
Chill out, stay cool, sleep well tonight, because the Robert Dyer cult is awake.
Well, these apples, surprisingly, they're better than even some regular TV dinner apple desserts. They really do have a caramel flavor added. It's almost like a honey butter flavor. It adds a little bit of richness to this. And it seems that overall this meal is a winner for the vegetarians out there, because you have this nice fresh tasting vegetables, very good mashed potatoes, and an above average apple caramel dessert. And the beef itself has a good flavor. The gravy is certainly got a nice flavor, but unfortunately the actual meat itself is not up to the standards of the rest of the dinner. So if you are really looking for a hearty beef dinner with tender pieces of meat, search elsewhere. If you'd like to have some fresh tasting vegetable side dishes and fruit, and you'd like to have a little bit of beef to go with it, then I think this would probably be worth a try. So big beef fans, this would be 2 stars, but for everybody else I'd say about a solid 3, averaging it out. So hope you like this video, share it with your friends, please subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye everybody.